It's the Season 6, Round 19 at Singapore. And what a race we have got for you today. A night race, obviously. A really enjoyable race, as we've seen in the past few years. In real life. Sadly, wasn't there in the calendar last season, because of obviously... I don't want the stream taken down. So we're already getting viewers in the chat, so welcome to SRL League. Oh no, sounds up. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, to check it out. Hopefully we can get some good racing, as usual. Question is who's going to come out on top though. I was just saying in chat, if it starts raining, I'm actually going to be sad, because I would love to race in the rain. By the way, if there's any drivers watching the stream right now, could you let me know if it's what the weather conditions are, so we can figure this out, and we can let everyone know straight away. It'd be great. I'm trying to make sure the stream's actually still working, because apparently it said it stopped working, but apparently it is still working. So, just my PS4 being grey again. By the way, if we could really get one more subscriber, that'd be really good, because it would be at 300 subscribers then. So come on guys, let's show SRL League some love, and get us one more subscriber so we can have 300. We got 6 people watching already. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be Singapore, obviously, as it says in the title. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure you subscribe, because as you can see, we're on 299. That'll be amazing by the end of the day to have 300. Right, let's see. Obviously, we'll know what the weather conditions are like in qualifying straight away, but what will they be like in the race? That's what I want to know. And I'm hoping one of the drivers are watching so we can find out. Okay, so it's dry in qualifying. Straight away we could see that. Just gonna wait for one of the drivers to let us know. Also, we'll put track map up, put lap data up, and that should be it. Oh, hi Sam, we didn't know we had a race. Yep, we had a race today. I don't think we're gonna get those weather conditions I asked for, unless we do. This is gonna be fun. I was cleaning my house and saw the invite. Oh no. Well, hi, you do still have time to join. Obviously, it's qualifying. You can join mid-quali. I just love seeing the cars fly around this track in the night. It looks so glorious. You got to admit. Especially the Mercedes. The new Mercedes black livery looks so good under the nightlight. Oh, I actually panicked for a second, because someone sent in chat, wait, what? Because it's pretty dry, but that was a different race. Never mind. That lap first. I think Jensen came out first, didn't he? Unless I'm wrong. Everyone's straight out on track. Is it possible that maybe it's going to start raining? Is that maybe why everyone's straight away come out on track to try and get a dry lap in first? I wonder, because it's not impossible. We have seen it previously. Oh, Liam's on a hot lap first, so we'll watch Liam as he comes through turn 1, turn 2. Now coming up to turn 3. Very nicely does it. Liam's making his return today as he gets a massive kick of oversteer. Coming out of turn 3, really needs to watch out there. That's a really weird place to lose it, but nevertheless, he pushes on. Just keeping within the track limits there. Through the very slow corner. I love the very slow corners on this track. I've got to really watch out for that Rolex barrier there. Very nice, he does it for Liam though. Flying through the sweeping left-hander for immediately turning right down towards under the bridge section with a weird left hairpin there. Very difficult section to slow down because you're going from high speed to the no speed in a couple seconds. There's another corner I really enjoy, but you really got to watch out for track limits. He took it very nicely nevertheless. 5 Dion gets the right out the way through the chicane section. A very difficult chicane section to say the least because the exit is so weird and dodgy. Through underneath the little bridge or tunnel. Now through the final chicane and then to the sweeping final left-hander. Well, this lap put Leo, he spun around. Oh, that's his qualifying session over and out for Liam. What a massive shame for the Williams driver, but Jensen, who's invalidated, so people struggling here. Rene goes provisional pole with a 1:35.3, with Colin Higgins going P2 on 1:36.5. There we go, we got Dennis in the racing point, who's on a bit of a flyer here. He went purple sector 1. He's going for it. Dennis is going for it. Will he snatch pole from Rene? Or provisional pole from Rene? Oh, we've got Dion leaving the session. That's not good. Down towards the hairpin. Why does it keep putting us on board? I'm not even... There we go. As we come down to a slow speed corner that I said I really enjoy. Keeps in track limits very nicely. Through up to the chicane section. Coming down towards under the bridge or tunnel section, if you can even call it that. It's barely nothing. Kane. Now run down to the sweeping left hand Nick Van Gelder, who's 12 media invalidated his lap, which is not good for the Red Bull driver. Or Colin having internet issues again, I think, which is not good to say the least. We got Cameron, who is in the McLaren, who's on a hot lap. It went purple momentarily there on the mini map. I don't know if that's true or not because it immediately disappeared. So I don't know what was going on there, but through the chicane, nevertheless, up towards or down towards the little tunnel bridge section, whatever you want to call it, under the lights. There we go. That's good enough for me. Through the final chicane then, up towards the final corner, sweeping left-hander, very difficult for traction as we've seen from Cameron, and also now, well, I was trying to say from Liam, and now also Cameron. That is not good. That is massive following damage. Luckily for him, he keeps it going though. He did actually finish the lap as well with P5, so fair play. A 1:35.8 for Cameron as he slid across the line. Stream is very pixelated. Oh no. Oh no, why is it like that? Yeah, it is actually. Why is it like that? Okay, I'll tell you what I might have to do. Is I might have to shut my phone stream off. I like reading the chat, but it looks like it might not like me, so I've turned the stream off on my phone. I'll make sure my PC isn't downloading any stuff as well, because that could be also a thing. Because I know sometimes Steam likes to just update stuff, so I apologise about this whilst I try and sort this out. See if I can get my internet up to a relatively good sort of speed, hopefully. Right there. I've done everything I can now, so hopefully it improves. Yeah, I can't even open the stream with 4G anymore. So, well, we'll try and carry on, nevertheless, with what we got, and hope that maybe it'll just fix itself, because it's on 720p, which is like the max. Well, it's not the max, but it's 720p high, which is the second best. 60 FPS will not work for me. We've got Sandra on our lap. We've got Jorge, who is on a hot lap. Obviously, like I said, the man who's, well, you know, jumped in late minute, who was cleaning his house literally just before he jumped on, so he needs to put in a banger here if he wants to get anywhere up the grid. He's absolutely taking the correct lines for it. Look at him go. He's just behind his teammate Jensen, which isn't going to help with dirty air. Oh, he gets very close to that barrier. Jensen's going to give him a bit of a toe here. Is he going to move over though, or is he going to keep pushing? He moves out the way. He's actually on purple there, so that's a very good job from Jorge. He did get a bit of a toe, so you can thank Jensen for that as well. But he didn't maximise that exit speed underneath the lights then. Coming through the chicane. Up towards the final corner. Let's see if he can try and keep on track and not lose the back end. He does, and he goes P9, so that's pretty decent for him. I mean, clearly, by the sounds of it, he hasn't done any practice. There we go then, Jensen, Randall up towards turn 1. Very nicely for the Mercedes driver. He flips down the gears, gets a very good exit, nice and tidy. A sweeping right-hander here of turn 3. Very nice, he does it. You can just see how Jensen makes it work and uses as much of the track as available. But look, he really runs the outside curb, tucks it in tight, runs it out as wide as possible. Oh, he's going to get right in the way. Oh, that's not going to help his chance out a massive amount, but Jensen keeps pushing. It doesn't sound like he backed off much, so Jensen might have actually saved himself by doing that. The worst part is Jensen gave him slipstream just before that as well, so that's not going to help his chances out at all. And they were teammates as well, which makes it twice as worse. Flips the DRS open then. Coming to the slow speed right-hander, purpling sector 2. Gets a very nice exit, avoids invalidation through the chicane. Really use up as much of the track as possible. Look at that, gets so close to the barrier, but not close enough to hit it. Down towards the final chicane then. Then finally the sweeping left-hander of the final corner, where we've seen so many people lose it. Jensen keeps it on track very nicely, and that is pole position for 1:33.6, which is a second faster than P2. And that just shows how quick Jensen is. He just flew around there, even getting blocked up just a slight bit maybe. He might have backed off just a tiny bit, but he kept going, and look at that, a second quicker. Absolute fast speed lap there. So here we have Nick on an absolute flyer of a 1:44.2. I think he might have backed off. Nick trying to use the Jensen lines there. Wait, Nick's got damage. I just realised something as well. Nick's meant to have a qualifying ban, and he set a lap Oh, Nick. Right, I guess we'll watch Dion then. Come on, this is what we need. We need a Ferrari on pole, just like in real life. Dion, run down towards turn 1. Oh, he's used the track, look at that. Dion, through turn 2 then. Out of turn 2, very nice and clean. Through, oh, he gets a bit of a lock up there, turn 3. Flips the DRS open. Tuck it in nice and tight, now really gets close to the apex as possible. Oh, he locks up a bit. See, he doesn't use as much of the track as Jensen. It just shows, like, when you're driving, you think you're going the fastest you possibly can, but it's just tiny little details that just gain a massive amount of time, and it's absolutely insane to say the least. But nevertheless, Dion is on a very nice lap. He locks up again though, goes a tiny bit wide. Very nicely underneath the tunnel section then to the very slow speed hairpin. Oh, he goes a bit deep there. I'll flip the DRS open though. Now the next very slow speed corner. It goes a bit wide, but nevertheless makes it work. Hooks it up nicely through the chicane then. Now tuck it in tight and then accelerate now. Down towards the tunnel section or the bridge. And then tuck it in tight for the final chicane. Oh, he loses it back in just a bit. That's going to affect his time massively. Oh, he's invalidated. Literally. Oh no, and he's missed a pit lane. Is he going to revert? He's going to reverse. Dion, don't mess this up and get disqualified. Okay, good. He might just have time to come in and fit a new set. Hopefully he does, because that'll be nice. I'm not even going to watch Nick anymore because I keep forgetting he has a qualifying ban, so he's probably not going to go for personal bests. Zevo, are we going to see him try and go for a quick lap here? Obviously, this is my teammate, so we need Zevo to really get on pole. Come on, Zevo. We need a Haas on pole. Got NRG. I think he's on a hot lap. Oh, Zevo's retired. Never mind. The Renault driver really pushing through here. Keeps it in tight. Oh, he gets a massive amount of oversteer though. It's not going to help his chances, and now he's going to try and push to gain the time back that he's lost. Oh, and pushing has not helped him out there because he's got another kick of oversteer. Which again, not helped the chance out. I thought there was someone behind him, but it looks like it's Dennis, the racing point. Just ahead. Very nicely there from Renault. Oh, close to the barriers. Now let the car run out nicely wide. Now this way, kick down a gear. He's staying in 6th there. Seems to have worked, so I'll take it. He goes P2. So even with that bit of a scruffy lap, he still goes P2. So is track evolution kicking in here? I think it might be. Could we see Rene maybe push himself up the order as well? He's just coming to the end of sector 1. I'm intrigued to see where this setter puts it. He goes just under a 10th quicker. So that is quite a bit of a difference. At the moment, that still would keep him P5. Oh, he's invalidated. Oh, that's his session over. Well, oh, Sandro, you left this late, didn't you? Oh, he just made it by the inch of a hair. Sandro makes the line. Now the question is will this lap hook up nicely to push him up the grid maybe? I feel like Sandro has some pace more in that. Come on, Sandro, we need you to go pole. We need you to go pole. Obviously we've got a Ferrari in real life who's gone pole. Now we need a Ferrari in a league to go pole. Very nicely through there. hooking it up very nicely. Down towards a sweeping left-hander now. A very difficult corner, this one, before you immediately turn right. Run the track out very nicely. Over the tunnel bridge section, down towards the hairpin. Really run the track wide, as he does very nicely. Oh, he's going to get blocked up a bit here by the racing point, which isn't great. I think that might be Max. Yeah, that's Max. It's also on a lap, so that's not great for him. But it's going to be intriguing to see where he goes as well. Through the final chicane. Oh, he goes a bit deep there, but he makes it work. Now around the final corner for Sandro. Where will this lap put him? He goes P6. That is a very good job for the Ferrari driver, who just made it by about a second, which is the closest I've ever seen, I think. So yeah, Max says P9. That was an interesting qualifying. I think the shock of the session was the fact that Sandro made that. How he made that, I don't know, but literally a second later, he would have been out. A second, probably less than that. So here is our order. Jensen Randall in P1, P2 is NRG, I think that's Logan, I could be wrong. P3 is Zero, P4 is Dennis, P5 is Rene, P6 is Sandro, P7 is Cameron, P8 is Jorge, P9 is Max, and P10 is Colin. Round out the top 10, there we go. P11 is Yura, P12 is Felipe, P13 is Robin, P14 is Nick, who had a qualifying ban, P15 is Dion, who actually didn't set a time there, so very unfortunate for him, and P16, who crashed sadly at the beginning, is Liam Hill, who's making his return today. So yeah, interesting. The question is will the race be even more better? Hopefully. I still don't know what the weather conditions are, by the way, because no one let me know, but it looks like it's dry. But it might start raining midway, I'm not too sure. This could be interesting. So who's your prediction, guys, to win at Baku? Not Baku. Well, yeah, okay, Baku in real life, yeah. And then also Singapore in the virtual world. I said Baku because I was talking about real life. But yeah, I guess we could talk about both. I ain't saying anything because I jinx everything, so yeah. The funniest thing is Neek's qualifying ban might get moved over again because it's because he set a lap and technically beat Dion and Liam, even though they didn't set a lap. So Neek, you may have messed up there. You should have set a lap. It doesn't matter even if it's a slow lap because it still counts and helps. So, I think my question today is who's going to get on the podium, because I think the podium's quite close. Again. We've seen loads of people fighting for podiums the past few races who don't usually fight for podiums, which is nice to see. Some different people on the podium. Always great to see that. A couple of people getting disqualified from the session. Max, Euro and Nick. Something happened between them clearly. Deal managed to avoid it. Whatever it was. So this is it then. Singapore Grand Prix for SRL. Let's hope everyone gets a good start. Here we go, and it is 5 red lights, and it is lights out, and away we go here at Singapore SRL League. Down towards turn 1. Oh, it looks clean. There's a few bumping going on at the back there. I don't know who that's between, but Rennie gets a very good start. Managed to move it to P3 on the first lap. I don't want to judge this standing order yet, because I know Codemasters make us believe we're seeing things that we're not. And the Renault goes immediately wide there. I wonder if he's got damage, because he's just having a shocker off the start there, or maybe he's just not warmed up the tyres properly. Doesn't look like he's got damage, so I think he's just struggled to warm the tyres up. So we've got Jorge battling Max. Max goes around the outside there of the Mercedes. A very good move from Max there. Good to see everyone got away cleanly. And Rennie though, what a start from Rennie. I don't know what he did to fly up to P3, but fair play, and he's looking like he's going to hold it. He's keeping up with Jensen and Zero. We've got the two Red Bulls giving it some battling here between Euro and Neek. Euro's not letting Neek have this though. Oh god, are we going to see a Baku 2018 recreation here between the two Red Bulls? Hopefully not. As Neek is all over the back of his teammate. Will he just absolutely send it down the inside? DRS is already enabled, it's already lap 3. Damn, that went quick. Down towards turn 2. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's NLG. He's lost it. He's lost it. He's trying to spin back around. He spun back around. He's got damage. That's it. I think that's it for him. I mean, he'll pit, but I wonder how it'll work though. He needs a safety car really. Oh, we got Robin and Felipe going at it. Robin's got some damage there, I think. Oh, we got a safety car. Oh, who's that? That is Jorge. I'm on board. There we go. There he is. That is not good for the Mercedes driver. He is out. The man who was cleaning his house moments before qualifying sadly did not pull a miracle. That is a massive shame for him. But brings out a safety car, which should be interesting. Will anyone pit? Will anyone pit? I can't imagine the mediums will. But maybe the softs. Like Rennie. That's why he had such a good start. Rennie's on the softs. Zero. Managed to keep him behind though. What will Rennie do? Rennie stays out. Rennie stays out. Dennis is in. Cameron's in. Sandro's in. Max stays out. You and Nick stay out. Liam stays out. Wow, yeah, we've got a few people gambling staying out then, which is interesting. I would have ditched those tyres. But I guess all to their own. I guess those sauce will still work. So yeah, Rene going for an attack here on Zevo and Jensen. Same with Max. Euro's on the hard, so he's in a very good position, to be honest. Nick's also on the hard, so he's also in a good position. I think this could have been a great strategy for Euro and Nick if another safety car comes out at the end. But that's if it comes out at the end. If not, then I'm just checking, here we have Nick's practice going on. And he was practicing the day at Singapore, I don't know what's going on there. Safety car staying out another lap then. As we start lap 4 of this race. I'm trying to see if anyone's put in the chat about what the weather conditions could be like, but there's nothing. I'm also trying to check other people's streams, but it's not showing anything, and I want to turn it up and have it blurring down the stream. No, I can't find it. I'm afraid, guys. I was trying to find it, but I guess not. But it must be dry if, like, Nick and all that go in for the hards. Unless it's going to be rain at the end. Maybe they're planning on inters to come out. That could also work. Never say never. I think the safety car might be in this lap. I'm not too sure. To be fair, this is only helping the likes of Rene and the people that stayed out a bit, because they're going to still be on kind of fresh tyres, because they've just been going slow behind the safety car. So this might not be a bad shout. I think it's going to stay out another lap. Yes. So at least another lap. It's gonna stay out. I think it's because NRG had to catch up just a little bit. So only one DNF at the moment, which is Jorge, so that's not bad. I would like the safety car to go in this lap really, because I kind of want to see some racing go ahead. Safety car's great and all when you're a driver, but when you're a commentator it's a bit more difficult. Safety car in the slab. Alright, here we go. This is it then. Finally, the moment I've been waiting for. Well, we've all been waiting for. Oh, a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's weird to see in the safety car conditions. I didn't see it. Oh, it was obviously for an LG. So I didn't see it was for. There we go. Jensen pushes away then. And already Rene's all over the back of Zero. Oh, Max got immediately wide there. That's not good. The two Red Bull drivers going at it, with Nick managing to push just ahead of his teammate. This could be helpful for Nick though, because now Yura could try and block him up and try and let Nick pull away. Well, because they're both on the same tyres, which is hard. Dion manages to get past Yura up to P6 for Dion. Very good strategy for Dion then at the moment as well. He's on medium, so he's going to be flying. He started on those mediums, obviously started P15 I think it was. So to get up to P6 after 6 laps is a very good job. I mean, he got helped out by the safety car and everyone pitting, but nevertheless Dion's also gone for the strategy to not start on the softs. So now he's going to be trying his best to catch down Neek. We got Dennis here lining up a move on Yura, going for the inside, sends it down the inside. Will he shut the door on Dennis? He doesn't shut the door. But now Dennis is going to have the inside, dive down the inside. Oh, Yura's just holding on though. Yura is helping his teammate Nick out very nicely by holding these guys up. Dennis is getting a little frustrated. You can just see how he's trying to swerve all over the track to try and get past the Red Bull driver. Just puts in a new fast lap or 1:39.0. Dion picks up a 3-second time penalty. Now Cameron's all over the back of Dennis. Will Cameron go for the move here? Or maybe Dennis will send it down the side of Yura. No, he doesn't send it down the side here. Hold him up very nicely to gain to gain for his teammate and Dion 2.9 seconds. I think Dennis might have him here though, because of obviously DRS. Down the side goes Dennis, unless Yura just outbrakes him for no apparent reason. Oh, there's contact between the two there, but it looks like the racing point has finally made its way around Yura. That was a bit hairy though, to say the least. Now it looks like Yura's just shipping the positions. We got Cameron Weston Edwards just behind Yura now. Now it's Cameron's turn to try and get past him. Will Cameron send it down inside here maybe? No, he doesn't send it down inside here. Thinks better of it, but he gets a very good exit with a tap of DRS and some slipstream. Will he send it here? Oh, he goes for it. He just goes for the send. Yura leaves him the space, but doing it is actually helping him out because Yura managed to run the track very nicely. Cameron sweeping, just like Dennis was, to try and get past you, but there's just no way around him. Not yet, anyway. But the DRS straight is coming. Don't you worry, Cameron. Look at that. It just shows how much you are just holding him up. You're down the inside. No, Cameron down the inside. You're around the outside. Now Sandro's sending it down the side of Euro. Can you make the move stick? No. Oh, Sandro gets a kick of oversteer there. Now Colin is going around the outside of him. Will Colin make this work? He's going to try and make it work. Both flip open the DRS, obviously. Who's going to come out on top? Down the inside goes Colin, but Sandro breaks a lot later there. Manages to make the move stick very nicely on Colin. Or hold off Colin, I should say. Sandro on the back of Euro once again. It looks like Euro is just a boss soundtrack right now. Also, it looks like Euro's using most of his energy as well, because his light was flashing at some points. There we go. Sandro could have a good run on him here with the DRS. Not quite. Nico absolutely flying then on those hards. So Nico on the back of Rene here. Got a bit of a train. We've got Cameron, Nick, Dion and Dennis and Max all sat behind each other. It just shows how much pace Dennis did have up until well he had to get blocked up by Euro, and it looks like Rene's dived into the pits. Nick stays out on his hards. Obviously he's going for a long stint here. Dennis, who's on the mediums, who has got past his teammate Max up to P5 then, has now got to try and get past Dion in the Ferrari. Dennis is on the better mediums, and interestingly Dion doesn't get DRS here, so Dion could have a bit of a problem with Dennis going down the inside. Breaks a lot later, and up to P4 Dennis goes. Now Dennis is going to try and make a move on Neek, who's on the hard compound, which isn't going to be a healthy compound compared to these mediums. These mediums are pretty new, so you should be flying past Neek. Well, fair play to Neek, starting pretty much last, 14th position I think it was. And he's holding on well into P3 with those hard compound tyres. Question is, will he be able to hold off Dennis as long as Euro did? He's sure going to try and give it a go, that's for definite.